So at first I was writing my pieces about anxiety and about depression, and it wasn't helping me like get through it. It's honestly kind of making it worse. And then all of a sudden I had this like moment of frustration, and I was trying to write my third one about social media and how it leads to stress and anxiety, and I just couldn't do it anymore. And as soon as I changed it over to how yoga helps with depression, anxiety, my mood just completely like changed. I had a different perspective, and so for me, this whole writing journey was less about becoming a better writer and being kind of more so moved mentally by the type of writing that I was doing. So I think that was personally really cool for me.
Okay, so it is Tuesday night. Our last piece for our multi-genre project is due at midnight. It is currently 10:40. So I just wanted to jump on here and talk to y'all about how yoga, which is like one of my topics, kind of in a way. Anyway, how it has given me energy to not only like write this paper like an hour and a half before it's due, but to also have like this idea of, hey, maybe I should record myself being absolutely ridiculous for my final presentation.
So anxiety is, to me, constantly trying to like find and solve some issue that probably doesn't even really exist. Like just somewhere deep down, or even surface level, you just feel like something's wrong and you're trying to figure out what it is. Just like, man, what is wrong? Why do I feel like this? And it sucks because there's no actual reason, I guess. I don't know. And it's just hard to deal with it, hard to figure it out.
They're gonna watch me like do a handstand or something weird. Okay, so I'm gonna set this here and pray to God it doesn't fall over.
So depression really sucks too. Like I really want to be able to enjoy my daughter more, or life for that matter. I mean, like we try, we do things together, like go to the park, to the pool, we read books and eat meals. But because I am so overwhelmed, I don't really fully enjoy it. And that itself is like really depressing. It's just this like big loop where I'm so busy that I don't have time to spend with my loved ones, and that stresses me out. And then whenever I do, it seems like force myself to make time for them, I don't really enjoy it, or at least not how I would want to.
Okay, so I'm literally just over here doing my paper or trying to, and I'm just like, you know what? I need to do a handstand for my sanity. And in that handstand, I realized, you know, how serious I am when I say that yoga has seriously helped me relax and chill. I do struggle with anxiety and depression, and it's honestly just because I am so overwhelmed with life all the time, and sometimes all I need to just relax is just to go upside down and get on my head. So I'm gonna embarrass myself and like not really do a handstand, but at least try. Okay. So literally that's it.
So if there's anyone that struggles with depression or anxiety and is hearing this or seeing this, I feel you, and it's hard and it sucks, but there are definitely ways to cope. So it would be really awesome to try to seek out something like yoga or meditation to help you with your problem, and also just kind of know that you're not alone, and it gets better.
it just literally dawned on me when I was upside down doing a handstand. Okay, like maybe I should make some little silly video. So that's what I did. Thanks for watching.
Put your phones down and pick your mats up. College students everywhere know what I'm talking about when I say that school is stressful. We are worn thin and become jesters trying to juggle a million things at once. Every student's life is different, but I know that we could all use some extra time to just breathe. And I'm here to tell you that as long as you are conscientiously breathing, you are doing yoga. And if you are doing yoga, I can almost assure you that the fast pace of life will slow down and you will relieve some stress. Yoga is a practice that originated in India thousands of years ago and is still used to accomplish peace today. Ancient yogis perceived the physical body as a vehicle, with the mind as the driver, and the soul, man's true identity. In order for there to be integrated development, these three forces must be in balance. When you are a busy college student, it is so easy to let your body be the driver and your mind ends up along for the ride. When this happens, fatigue is sure to follow, both physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Luckily, there's a practice that allows a union of those integral threads of our existence to be braided so beautifully together again. When school has you feeling overwhelmed, don't turn to social media to aimlessly scroll, don't avoid your homework at all costs, and don't tell yourself you just can't do it. Instead, find a spot, literally anywhere, and focus on your breathing. Yoga breathing exercises teach you how to control prana, or your breath, and thus to control the mind, for the two are interdependent. All it takes is a few seconds and you can be back in control. Choose to free yourself from the sometimes crippling stress of school and life and simply indulge in a little yoga.